Marcus Aurelius knew this: a person is not given control over the world, but is given control over themselves. And that is enough. The empire trembled from wars, betrayals, and plagues. Yet the greatest battle he fought was not on Rome's borders, but in the silence of his own mind. He trained himself each day to distinguish what depended on him from what came from outside. Events, he said, are merely raw material. Suffering is born when the mind adds fear, anger, or resentment to them. Remove the judgment and pain loses its power. For Marcus Aurelius, control of the mind was not the suppression of emotions. It was disciplined noticing an impulse and not submitting to it. Feeling without becoming a slave to feelings. Thinking without confusing thought with truth. He reminded himself that people do wrong not because they desire evil, but because they are mistaken. A mind that understands this no longer needs hatred. Calm becomes its armor. Thus an emperor, surrounded by chaos, remained free. For the one who governs their own mind is invincible even if the world around them collapses. He also knew this: the mind weakens not from hardship, but from laxity. That is why Marcus Aurelius trained it like a legionary. Each morning began with a reminder: today I will meet rudeness, ingratitude, envy, and indifference. Not to fear them, but to be prepared. For a prepared mind does not take offense. He learned to still the inner noise. When a troubling thought appeared, he did not chase it away. He examined it calmly and asked, is this within my control? Does this make me better? If not, the thought lost its right to rule him. Control of the mind meant clarity to him, not exaggerating insults, not imagining future misfortunes as already real, not returning in thought to what has passed and cannot be changed. Each moment exists only now, and only now is the right choice possible. He reminded himself, you are only a part of the whole. As a cell serves the body, so a person serves the rational order of the world. When this is understood, the need to prove one's importance disappears. What remains is duty to act with integrity. That is why Marcus Aurelius did not write for others. His words were commands to himself, not for glory, not for posterity, but to restore order to his mind each day and not allow it to become his enemy. For the greatest power a person can possess is not power over others, but power over their own thinking.